Coucou les filles, hello my loves, Marhaba, habibetey. Shall we talk about the elephant in the room, or the room itself? I was filming in like my guest room, and I don't know, it just wasn't feeling right, so I've moved into like my little living space. It's my bedroom over there. You with the horse. It feels weird all over again. So we're gonna see how this all turns out. If anyone asks, because you might, I'm trying to point, the floor behind me is painted concrete. So it's concrete flooring, and then we took there's like an IKEA fabric that's that color, and we painted it accordingly. So anyways, I'm gonna try to focus and film, and just I wasn't feeling the other space, so yeah, we're gonna go from there. I did some haulage in the last couple weeks, and so I wanted to share the stuff with you that I picked up. And yeah, I think that's it. It's the end of the day. It's been a weird day, like migraine-y, and then those days just feel like you're off. So hopefully we will get back on track with this video. Stop flailing my arms everywhere. The first thing I want to share with you guys is actually what's on my face. It's the Feline Fancy Makeup Collection from Sugarpill. So it's got it right here. It came out for Valentine's Day, and it comes in this little box like so, and it's got a liquid lipstick and then the eyeshadow palette, and like I said, they're both on my face today. The lipstick is in Strange Love. I really enjoy this formula. I find it not super drying, but it's nice and like not completely transfer proof. Let's see. Yeah, see, you get a little bit, but it still holds really well. So if you're wearing like a deep vampy color, you don't want to be something that like fades off throughout the day. So I like it because it stays put. And then this little tiny, it's so cute. To give you like an idea, like this is my iPhone. It's a 7 Plus, so it's big, but it's smaller. Like the palette itself is smaller than my phone. So, and then it comes with 4 colors. It has SWAK. I'm so old because I have no idea what that stands for. And then Wink, Kiss Kiss, and Text Me. So these guys right here, like I said, it is what is on my eyes today. They're just really beautiful. This pink in particular, it just has this like really pretty duochrome to it. That's just really fantastic, if you guys can see that. So yeah, and then it has a little, it says indulge yourself on the inside. So it was super cute. It came out, like I said, at Valentine's Day, and it was like my little Valentine's Day gift to myself, and I'm really enjoying it. I think you could totally wear like the pink and the red as blushes even. They would be really beautiful. The next thing that I picked up was the Pastel Goth palette. So Andrea totally inspired me to buy this. I had mentioned it in a video, and then she like spent a good part of the day like texting me pictures of it and her looks wearing it and how big it was. It is again nice and small. Let's use my phone for comparison. So like it's a little bit longer but not too much thicker. So I like that it's a lot sleeker. I think one of my qualms with the Kat Von D palettes recently is that they're just so big and chunky. So anyways, I like it. It has a good mirror in it, and then it's got the names written on the eyeshadows. So it's got the names written here and on the back as well, which makes it nice. They are nice and pastel-y, so you can see them there. Why I like it, so I like pastel colors. I know they're not everyone's jam, but the other reason I like them is because with like having gone to a more traditional office setting, I can't like wear this really all day long. So I like these because it lets me put like a pop of color without it like screaming, especially if I'm wearing my glasses. So it makes me feel like strong and badass while still being appropriate. So I really do enjoy that. And then after the fiasco that it was, these 3 showed up. So I was gonna film a whole review on these palettes. They're from Juvia's Place. They're the Nubian 2 and Masquerade. I might still, if you guys want me to, let me know. My big thing with these guys was my customer service experience wasn't the greatest. So I got charged obviously for all 3 of them, and then I got charged full additional like shipping and handling fees, like custom fees once they got here for all 3, and I opened the box and one of them was missing. And it was just like a week and a half before they would finally acknowledge that, no, they could send me the other one. They wanted my packing slip. I had thrown it away, and then they went quiet, and then I kept pushing. Like, it was a whole thing that was just really not a fun customer service experience. At the end of the day, they did ship out the one, which is this one that was missing. They didn't charge me for extra shipping. They marked it in a way where I didn't pay extra import fees. So all in all, it worked itself out, but it was just not a very fun experience. The palettes themselves come in this like, thick cardboard material. This is the smallest of the bunch. The names are nowhere to be found on the inside of the palette, on the back of the palette. Not that it's super important, but they're not there. And then instead of a mirror, they've got the same image that they have on the front inside. So this one is probably the more neutral of the bunch. They're nice. I don't think they're anything super special. I know people really lost their minds with them, and I think they swatch, like if you look at the finger swatches, they swatch really well, but once you put them on your face, and even on the hand, they look like, ooh, they're gonna be fantastic. On the face, on the eyes, they just kind of all blend into one another and get pretty muddy. So I don't know, I'll keep playing with them. I have a feeling that these may end up passed along to a friend who could get better use out of them. I was kind of underwhelmed, and for their price point, they're not like, the 3 of these were in a bundle for $80, so they're definitely not like Tom Ford status, but they're also not drugstore price. So for me personally, I don't know that I would like wholeheartedly recommend them. This is the Nubian 2. Excuse me, this one's got like a little pink in here. These pans are a little bit bigger. These ones have the name written on, they come with plastic. These ones have the names written in here. And again, like, what's interesting is that the colors, the bright colors, the Masquerade is the best for that. The bright colors are really pretty, and they're really pigmented. The neutrals are so-so. I'm running out of hand real estate. But if you can tell, like, I don't know, you can get them to pay off, but they're not, everyone's been losing their minds over them. And so I was expecting the same kind of, and I was sort of overwhelmed. So yeah, I just thought I'd give you my opinion. If you want like a whole video where I swatch every one of them and that kind of thing, I'm happy to do it. Let me know. This one's the Masquerade. It's like as big as my head. It is my favorite one of the bunch. It does have some neutrals, which is nice because it gives you kind of transition shades and what have you. But the neutrals are just fine. It's really the colors that stand out. Like these 2 rows are really pretty and nicely pigmented. The mattes and the shimmers, as you can tell. I'll swatch a couple of the neutrals. Again, like on the finger, they just look like they're going to be amazing. And then you get them on your eyes, and some of them are. And some of them are kind of just so-so. So again, if I had to recommend one between them all, I would say get the Masquerade palette. It's got some really nice, beautiful, bright shadows. The other ones are kind of a little bit overrated, maybe a tiny bit. So yeah, that's again, just my 2 cents. As are all my reviews on my channel. Anyways, the next thing I find that finally arrived in the mail is these Storybook Cosmetics wand brushes. So these were available for pre-order, I want to say like back in December, early January, and they finally shipped and they got here. So Storybook Cosmetics, I think, are 3 triplets, and they come up, they've got brushes, they're coming out with eyeshadow palettes and all kinds of cool things. So let me open them up one by one and show them to you. They've got some really nice heft to them. Like they've got some good weight, so I'm excited. So this one has the like nice wand on the bottom, and I think this will be great for right under the eyes for packing in the color there. I think it'll be really beautiful for that. Comes like so. It's a nice kind of fluffy but more tapered brush. I think it'll be great for blending out the crease, diffusing that color. They're synthetic. They're not super abrasive and hard, and they're not super soft either. They're kind of somewhere in between, just as a reference. This one, I think on the wand side, is probably my favorite. It's just got really pretty detailings in it. I think this will be perfect for like, it's kind of similar to a MAC 239 almost, but as a duo fiber, it'll be great for like packing on color. cream or powder, I think. This guy, I wish they had names, but they, I think, only get sold as part of this set. This one's got like a nice little detail on the bottom. I don't know if I showed you on the top. It says Storybook Cosmetics, and then it's got their logo. This one can totally be a nice little concealer brush. Even a little lip brush, I think it'll be really beautiful for. And then the last one is this guy right here, which is, again, I don't know, I would totally use as a crease brush, the base like so. I think they'll be really pretty, and I like the kind of little bag they come in. Those are the only things I bought. The last thing that I kind of want to include in this haul is Scentbird, you guys have probably heard of. Dude, I want to be as cool and suave as this woman right here. Like, can I just be so like effortlessly classy? I think that would be fantastic. So I had heard about Scentbird for a long time, and I could never get them. I wanted to order them for a long time because I think as a concept it's really cool. It's a perfume subscription service, $14.99 a month, and you can pick your perfume and you can like queue them up. So you can pick 12 perfumes at the beginning of the year and they'll send you one every month. You have to pick, I think, by the 5th of every month. Otherwise, they'll send you the fragrance of the month. So it's a cool way to trial all kinds of new scents. You guys know my scent story time series here and my love of scents. So yeah, I haven't been able to because they won't ship to Canada. And I recently got an email from them. They're like, do you want a partner? And I'm like, well, don't you not send to Canada? So I guess I think the door has like slightly been kicked open because right now they can send them like when they're not charging as like PR type thing, but they still can't send if you're paying for them. So I think if we keep putting pressure, slowly, us Canadians will have access to this service. If you're in the US, you're in good luck. So they sent me 2. They come in these cute velvet pouches, and then the almost like atomizer itself comes like this. It's nice and sleek, and then you twist it up. I think it's so cool, and it sprays out. So they come in all kinds of different colors. They sent me, this is Ciao by Vince Camuto in this white one, and then Velvet Orchid by Tom Ford in this like really cool army green one. Velvet Orchid is one of my favorite scents, and I love having it in this little guy because I can travel, like store in my bag and take it with me. So they come like this, and then when you are done this scent, they don't send you a new one. You'll just open it up, pop in the new one. So go like this, pop in the new scent. So it's a cool little way. So yeah, it gives you a cool way to try them out. I did ask you them for a discount code, so it's going to be NTD15. I'll put it down in the description box for 15% off your first order. It's on an affiliate code, so I don't make any money off it, but I thought, hey, if we can ask them for something to give you guys a little bit of discount, why not? There's 450 different perfumes. I don't know, I like it. I've always liked the concept. I've always wanted to try it out, but I've never been able to, so I'm gonna keep pushing, and hopefully one day they'll start shipping to all of us in Canada. But in the meantime, if you're in the US and you want to give it a shot, and you haven't yet, you can use the code below and try it out. I've done a scent story time on Velvet Orchid that I can link down below. I love it. It's just such a classy, mature, but not too mature. Like, it makes me feel like sophisticated and like, you know, but not like a badass lady, not being an old lady. My foot is in my mouth, but I think you guys know what I mean. It just, watch the scent story time. Ciao by Vince Camuto is just a very like fruity but kind of sweet scent. It has all the tendencies of becoming one of those like overly perfumey scents, but it's not there. It like hits all the notes, and it's great. I really enjoy it. I will say it lasted maybe 2-3 hours on me before it wears off, but it's really lovely. Anyways, I've been talking for a super long time. I get really tired. That is all the stuff that I've hauled. Let me know what you guys have hauled recently. Let me know what you want to see me review. And yeah, I think that's it. Points of positivity. Let's do it. My first point of positivity is makeup today. It's making me super happy, and yeah, it's just making me super happy. My second is I'm going to be excited about this new space. It feels like, I don't know, feels good. So that's my second point of positivity. And my third is a bath melt that I got from Lush today to try. I've become a person who takes baths. This was never me, but I'm excited about it. So that's probably where I'm heading to tonight. Anyways, that is it for me today. Let me know what's making you guys smile. It's super late. I will see you guys soon, but before I leave you, as always, let me remind you that life is just way too short to wear boring lipstick. Bye, guys.